Meta updates its Facebook ad policy related to cryptocurrencies, allowing more crypto companies to publish ads. LinkedIn upgrades the creator mode with additional features including live streaming and newsletters. Clubhouse improves discoverability with new version of topics and also adding 13 new languages including Chinese and Arabic. All this and much more coming up in this week's edition of the Connected Church News. Welcome, I am Nachi Lazarus and this is a show that brings you the top 5 digital and social media news each week in just 5 minutes. Let's get started. Last week, YouTube released details about the top videos and creators in 2021 from across the globe. The article had some very interesting insights that I wanted to bring to your attention. First of all, YouTube says people around the world are looking for 3 things. One is comfort, familiarity, and a sense of community. All of it are directly related to nonprofits and ministries, which is the space that you and me are operating in. So I thought it was very interesting how people want this from YouTube, which is one of the largest social media channels. And the article also has details about the learnings that YouTube has, the culture and trends team on YouTube. They have gone through all these videos and they've released their learning based on all the millions of videos. And the learning is very interesting on what works. Like, for example, some of the items include live stream and short videos and video podcasts. So these are things that seem to be really resonating well with the audience. So do have a look and see if one of these things can be something that is part of your digital strategy for the next coming new year 2022. Hi, do you find this 5-minute news video useful? Then I'm going to ask you to click the like button, which helps us to reach more church and ministry leaders like you with our news bulletin. Thank you so much. If you've not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing and also clicking the bell notification so that you do not miss another news episode that we release. Thank you, really appreciate it. Now let's get back to our news item. Last week, Meta, Facebook's corporate entity, released an update to their advertising policy related to cryptocurrencies. Earlier, they had a ban on cryptocurrency related ads, and it was too restrictive to have any advertisement on their apps like Facebook, Instagram, or WhatsApp related to cryptocurrencies. But now the advertisement says that they are making it easier to run ads about cryptocurrency on their platform by expanding the number of regulatory licenses that they accept. The number has gone up from 3 to 27. So 27 different regulatory licenses are now accepted on Facebook advertising platforms. LinkedIn has announced that they are starting to roll out new features for creator mode. Creator mode is something that you can turn on inside your LinkedIn profile. So it gets some additional features, plus it shows you as a creator, as someone who wants to share something with the followers. So once you turn on creator mode, you will see a follow button where people, instead of connecting with you, can actually follow you, which could be quite useful in many cases, especially as a leader of a nonprofit or ministry. You might want to consider doing that. But the new features that they have announced include live streaming. So if you have not had live stream facility on LinkedIn, for which you had to apply and all that so far, now you will start getting it if you have the creator mode turned on. They are starting to roll that out as an additional feature. And you will also get a newsletter facility, which could be very handy because every time you publish a newsletter, people who have subscribed to that newsletter will get a notification, they'll get an email. And so there's really a chance of you reaching your audience on LinkedIn using these additional features. They're also improving the discoverability overall. Last week, Google released details about Project Starline, which they describe as a high fidelity telepresence system. Now let me explain what that is. It's simply a tool for us to have online meetings, remote meetings like Zoom, but the only difference is instead of the other person being on a flat screen in 2-dimension, you will be able to have this call with a 3-dimension figure. So the same person, but the video will come in a 3D image with a 3D effect. So what Google says is they've been using it in their offices and they find that people are more attentive, people are able to recall more of the content of the meeting when they have this type of interaction, because it's very real. It's almost like you are sitting in the room with the same person. And it's also doable because they transmit data over regular internet. It doesn't need a separate environment or something special, but this 3D image can happen in a regular environment. So it's quite interesting. I thought I wanted to bring to your notice because this does have interesting applications for nonprofits and ministries. For example, prayer meetings and counseling sessions can be much more meaningful if people are able to recall more, they're able to connect with the person on the other side in a much more meaningful and also much more realistic way. Clubhouse announced last week that they are bringing new updates to the Interests feature. Interest was the tool that you used to discover new rooms and clubs inside Clubhouse. Now it is called Topics. It's been renamed to Topics, and it has been revamped to help you discover the rooms and clubs with much more ease. The second announcement is related to expansion of language localization. Now they are adding 13 more languages, including Arabic and Chinese. Those are the top 5 news items I have for you this week. I'll see you next week. Until then, you stay connected and stay blessed. God bless you. Bye-bye.